Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Let's begin our session with prayers. Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताय की जय। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Hare Krishna. So welcome to all of you. So we have been doing chapter number 13, 13वें अध्याय हमने प्रारंभ किया है. So last class we talked about how Krishna started enumerating the various aspects of what is called as knowledge. तो पिछले सत्र में हमने देखा कैसे कृष्ण ने एक के बाद एक क्वालिटीज को डिस्क्राइब किया जो जिसको मतलब हमारे जीवन में उतारने से ज्ञान का प्रतीक है और उसका तद विरुद्ध है अज्ञान और उससे परे कुछ भी है वो अज्ञान है. सो व्हाट इज जस्ट गिव मी 1 मिनट आई जस्ट adjust these things. Yeah. So what is conducive to acquire these kind of qualities is called as knowledge, and what is going to take us away from these kind of qualities is called as avidya. तो इसको अविद्या बोलते हैं, ignorance. So let's recap what we did in the last class. It was a big shloka. So it was shloka number 8 to 12. अमानित्वम अधम्बित्वम अहिंसा क्षांतिर आर्जवम आचार्योपासनम शौचम स्थैर्यम आत्मविनिग्रहः इंद्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम अनहंकार एव च जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुःख दोषानुदर्शनम असक्तिर अनभिस्वंगा पुत्रधारा गृहादिषु नित्यं च समचित्तत्वम् इष्टानिष्टोपपत्तिषु मयि चानन्ययोगेन भक्तिरव्यभिचारिणी विविक्तदेशसेवित्वम् अरतिर्जनसंसदि अध्यात्मज्ञाननित्यत्वं तत्त्वज्ञानार्थ दर्शनम् एतज्ज्ञानम् इति प्रोक्तम् अज्ञानम यद अतो अन्यथा. So all the qualities that Krishna described in this shloka, set of shloka 8 to 12, Krishna is ending it saying, तो इस सारे गुण को कृष्णा बोलते हैं एतद ज्ञानम इति प्रोक्तम. ये ज्ञान है, इसको ज्ञान कहा जाता है. अज्ञानम यद अतो अन्यथा, और इससे जो अन्य गुण है, इससे परा गुण जो है उसको अज्ञानम. The qualities other than these are called as ajnana, ignorance. The qualities conducive or inducing this kind of behavior is called as jnana. So one by one, today we will go in detail of this. Last class we just did a superficial touch for these things. Today we will go in detail. So starting with what is humility. So the real process of knowledge is trying to acquire these qualities within us. So actually this is the real process of knowledge. प्रभुपाद जी purport में भावार्थ में बताते हैं ये ज्ञान का मार्ग है. If one accepts this process, then the possibility of approaching absolute truth exists. तो अगर कोई इस पथ पे निकलेगा तो वो परम सत्य को जानेगा, वरना वो ज्ञान के नाम पे भटकता रहेगा. The process of knowledge terminates in unalloyed devotional service to the Lord. सारे ज्ञान पाने के बाद what is the ultimate result that is to be expected? तो after acquiring all knowledge, हम क्या चाहते हैं, इसका परम लक्ष्य क्या है? What is the ultimate result that we want to achieve? Prabhupada says in the purport, unalloyed devotional service to the Lord. Maicha Ananya. Krishna is also telling Ananya. So devotion to the Lord, which is Ananya, which is one pointed, unalloyed, pure. So if one does not approach or is not able to approach the transcendental service of the Lord, then the other 19 items are of no particular value. और फिर ये सारे क्वालिटीज का मतलब हम पाके अगर भगवान के भक्ति सेवा नहीं करेंगे, if it is not resulting in bhakti seva, then all these are just acquirements, that's all. It's not of any use. Prabhupada is using strong word, no particular value. What has no particular value? Humility, pridelessness, non-violence, tolerance, simplicity. ये सब गुण होते हुए अगर कोई भक्त नहीं बन रहा तो Prabhupada in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Bhagavatam also, there are references which says Harav abhaktasya kuto mahat gunat. So, what is the use of somebody having great qualities if he is hara abhakta, if he is not a devotee of the Lord? And how to become devotee of the Lord? How to acquire these qualities? It is not that we'll acquire these qualities and then do devotional service. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम ये सब गुण पाके फिर हम भक्ति सेवा करेंगे. भक्ति सेवा करते करते ये गुण हमारे अंदर आ जाएगा. सो दैट इज अ ट्रांसेंडेंटल प्रोसेस. दिव्य ये पथ है. भक्ति सेवा भगवान श्री राधा कृष्ण का करते करते, गुरु का सेवा करते करते, ये जो दिस 19 क्वालिटीज दैट कृष्णा डिस्क्राइब्स आर एक्वायर्ड automatically. So what are these qualities? So transcendental life begins when one accepts a bona fide spiritual master. तो इस पथ पे निकलने का पहला ही पद है गुरु को अपनाना. टू सर्च तद्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया. Krishna is telling the first thing that we must do for spiritual progress is what? Tadviddhi. This way. Pranipatena, by surrender. Pariprashnena, by inquiry. Sevaya, doing devotional service, doing service. Upade, to whom? Upadekshanti te gnanam gnanina tattvadarshina. To search out for a guru who is tattvadarshi, who knows who knows the absolute truth. One who doesn't have 10 rupees in his pocket cannot give any dana. So, one who doesn't have Krishna with him cannot give Krishna to us. But a pure devotee, like Srila Prabhupada, Vaishnava Thakur, so Krishna dite paro, Krishna se tomara, Krishna dite paro. A pure devotee, Vaishnava Thakur, Krishna is his. कृष्णा उनका है. और क्योंकि कृष्णा उनका है, they can give Krishna to their followers. They can lead us to Krishna. One who knows Krishna, one who is with Krishna, can lead us to Krishna, can give us Krishna. Krishna se tomara, Krishna dite paro. So when we search for an Adhyatma Guru, when we search for a spiritual master, अध्यात्म गुरु को जब हम ढूंढते हैं तो हमें पहले ये देखना है कि What is it that he is always doing? One great quality he must have is he is always engaged in transcendental loving service of the Supreme Lord. हमेशा प्रेममय दिव्य सेवा राधा कृष्ण का वो करता रहता है. That is one. Second, he'll always make us also do the same thing. He'll always encourage us, guide us to do the same thing. So how do you know who is your spiritual master? आप कैसे जानेंगे एक बोनाफाइड स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर कौन है? सिंपल. व्हाट इज ही ऑलवेज टॉकिंग अबाउट? व्हाट इज ही ऑलवेज डूइंग? वो हमेशा क्या बात कर रहे हैं? किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं? और क्या देख रहे हैं, क्या सुन रहे हैं, क्या खा रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं? दिस इज व्हाट वी शुड सी. व्हाट इज ही डूइंग, व्हाट इज ही ईटिंग, व्हाट इज ही सीइंग, व्हाट इज ही हियरिंग? So he is always talking about Krishna and is always connecting people with Krishna. So today if you see trending videos, trending audios, reels जब हम देखेंगे, आजकल का नया ट्रेंड है, हर हर हफ्ते कोई नया ट्रेंड आता रहता है. So how do you know, like we might be enjoying these videos, but who should be our role model? Who should be our idols? So आजकल आजकल का ट्रेंड क्या है? एनिमल का वो सीन, बॉबी डियोल इंट्रोडक्शन. Every third video is that. It's trending. People are going crazy for it. And people are promoting it. The whole movie is about violence and other things that as a family we cannot sit together and see. And this is being glorified. So, where is the fault? The fault doesn't lie only in the individuals, the fault lies in the system itself. The current system, the current society is collectively come to this stage. ने कोई ट्रेंडिंग भजन देखा है? Anyway, we will not be able to see that because it is sudurlabha. It is very difficult to achieve devotional life. So you're all so lucky that directly, indirectly, somehow we are in touch with a pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada. You're in touch with Vrindavan Dham directly or indirectly. You're in touch with आप या तो स्ट्रेट संबंध रखते हैं या इनडायरेक्ट संबंध रखते हैं चंद्रोदय मंदिर का जो वृंदावन में स्थित है. So this is great fortune. We must not lose this fortune. So coming to the 19 qualities, humility, amanitvam. It means that one should not be anxious to have satisfaction of being honored by others. हमेशा बहुत से एक हम ढूंढते रहते हैं कोई मेरा प्रशंसा करे, कोई मेरे लिए दो शब्द अच्छे बोले, कोई मेरा गुणगान करे. So not having this tendency is called humility. What is the definition of humility? Definition of humility is given here. One should not be anxious to have satisfaction for being honored by others. Amanina manadena. So you might be thinking, Prabhu, ये तो बहुत बड़ी बड़ी चीज है, हम नहीं कर पाएंगे. Yes, currently we cannot do it. But Krishna is telling that this is where you have to reach. And how will you reach? By surrender to Supreme, the spiritual master, who will take you to the Supreme Master, Krishna. So the first step is surrender to spiritual master. So we must have faith before that to do it. So material conception of life makes us eager to receive honor from others. लेकिन भौतिक जगत में क्या है? सब लोग they are trying to garner. मुझे कोई प्रशंसा करे, मेरा कोई गुणगान करे. This becomes innate tendency. And the material world is also set like that. इस भौतिक जगत में भी ये एक क्या बोलते हैं, जिसे आदर्श बन गया है कि to be glorified. And parents are happy when the child is glorified. Child is happy when the parents are glorified. It's all about glorification. स्कूल में भी अच्छे रिजल्ट आएंगे तो बड़े बड़े बिल बोर्ड्स आ जाएगा, ये हो गया वो हो गया. No, it is not wrong to you know post pictures like this about some good things, but we must not get, carried away by it. उसी उसी को हमारा जीवन का लक्ष्य नहीं बनाना है. So we must know that Krishna is telling in the 10th chapter. What is Krishna telling? I am the ability of the able. अगर आपके पास कोई हुनर है, कोई ताकत है, कोई टैलेंट है, उसका स्रोत कौन है? भगवान श्री कृष्ण. सो दत्तू दिया है उसने हमें. He has given us those qualities. So we should understand that the source of it is the Supreme Lord. So I must be as humble as possible. Okay. So one should be not hankering after material deception. What is material deception? Trying to garner honor. So the second one, humility, pridelessness, not pridelessness. The next one is non-violence, ahimsa. अच्छा, कृष्णा अहिंसा बोल रहा है, इस क्वालिटी दैट वी हैव acquire, और बार बार अर्जुन को बोल रहा है युद्ध करो, युद्ध करो. ये तो कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी है. This is contradictory behavior. Krishna is being telling Arjuna that you must fight. Your decision not to fight is wrong. ये अधर्म है. अगर आप युद्ध नहीं लड़ेंगे, ये अधर्म है. और यहाँ पे कृष्ण बोल रहे अहिंसा. So let's understand what is ahimsa. That is why we must read a purport. If you don't read the purport, then whatever others are telling becomes our understanding. So non-violence is generally taken to mean not killing or not destroying the body. सामान्य जो ज्ञान है उससे हमें पता चलता है कि अहिंसा मतलब किसी को नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाना, किसी की हानि नहीं करना, किसी को नहीं मारना. So, but actually non-violence means not to put others into distress. The main meaning of non-violence, अहिंसा means किसी और को distress में नहीं डालना. So not to put them in a distressful situation. But then Krishna is telling here, kill them, fight the war. War is very distressful. युद्ध तो आतंक देने वाला है, युद्ध नुकसान करने वाला है. तो ये कैसे हम समझे? So unless one elevates people to spiritual knowledge, one is practicing violence. अगर सच में अहिंसा हम चाहते हैं एक दूसरे के ओर, तो हमें कृष्ण भक्ति का प्रचार करना है. Because when we are Krishna Bhaktas, then the tendency is we will try not to harm each other. Because we always address each other as Prabhu, Mataji, looking at each other as devotional servants of the same spiritual master and the Supreme Lord. Co-brothers is how we see each other. So Prabhupada therefore said that world peace is possible only when, if not all of them, which is very difficult, unless Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wills that way. Even if a few people in this world become Krishna conscious, अगर कुछ लोग भी कृष्ण भावनामृत में स्थित हो जाएंगे, then there will be peace in this world. Few good leaders is all that is required. It's not necessary that everybody becomes fully Krishna conscious, but everybody should try to become Krishna conscious, because individually they will remain peaceful. But to have good governance, good situation in this world, शांति का वातावरण होने के लिए कुछ लोग अगर शुद्ध भक्त बन जाएंगे, वो काफी है. Like in the current political scenario, one person's presence is able to take the country along the path progress, both materially, and we are seeing that a lot of spiritual good things are happening. So a strong leader who has the right directive is very important. मतलब एक मजबूत नायक जिसको वैदिक धर्म में रुचि हो, ये जरूरी है. So one should try his best to distribute real knowledge to the people. तो अहिंसा का मतलब है आप दूसरे व्यक्ति को कृष्ण का ज्ञान दो, ये आप अहिंसा कर रहे हो उसको, क्योंकि ही विल बी सेटल्ड बाय लिसनिंग अबाउट कृष्णा, बाय बिकमिंग अ कृष्णा डिवोटी। देन टॉलरेंस, then Krishna is telling matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkada agama apayina anityas tam titikshasva. Be tolerant to the situations of this world. They will come and they will go. We are in a material world where karma, guna is acting. So tolerant means that one should practice to bear insult and dishonor from others. तो दूसरे लोग निंदा कर रहे हैं, दूसरे लोग हमारा अवहेलन कर रहे हैं, तो उसको सहन करना है। सहन का मतलब क्या है? सहन का मतलब इज नॉट द सेम एज कीपिंग क्वाइट। सहन का मतलब इज नॉट रिएक्टिंग अनड्यूली। यू मस्ट सेव गार्ड योर सेल्फ, वो दूसरी बात है। लेकिन टू गेट अफेक्टेड बाय व्हाट समबडी इज टेलिंग, बहुत विचलित हो जाना, कोई किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया, अवहेलन कर दिया, विचलित हो गए, सो दैट इज इंटॉलरेंस। टॉलरेंस मीन्स to take it in your stride but also try to take some corrective action। उसको कोई गलत फहमी हो गया है, उसका निवारण करने की कोशिश करना, नॉट दैट से अगर बोलने दो, दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट ओके। आई मस्ट टेक वन स्टैंड, बट इट शुड नॉट बी टू प्रूव द अदर पर्सन रॉन्ग, इट इज टू से दैट व्हाट हिज अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज रॉन्ग। आपका ये जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग है ये गलत है। तो एक दो बार कोशिश करना है, फिर उसके बाद हरे कृष्ण। So for making advancement in spiritual knowledge, there may be many impediments। खास तौर पे कृष्ण भक्त जब भक्ति में आगे बढ़ रहा है, तो बहुत सारे अड़चन आने वाले हैं, बहुत सारे लोग उल्टा सीधा बात करने वाले हैं। सो टॉलरेंस मीन्स नॉट डिविएटिंग फ्रॉम आवर पाथ। व्हेन पीपल टेल समथिंग, किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया, क्या आज हरे कृष्ण जपा करते रहे पूरा दिन, अरे लोग देख रहे हैं, लोग क्या सोचेंगे बोल के जपमाला रख देना, दिस इज दिस इज कॉन्ट्रारी टू टॉलरेंस। So we should be tolerant and continue our progress with determination, druda nishchaya। So that is what Krishna is telling. Simplicity, arjavam means, what does simplicity mean? Not wearing torn clothes, uh, not wearing proper dress, बहुत simple है, that is not simplicity। Simplicity means without diplomacy, you should be straightforward and you should disclose the real truth even to an enemy। सिंप्लिसिटी मतलब क्या, अर्जवम मतलब क्या है? मतलब कूटनीति नहीं होना, मन में कुछ बाहर कुछ, ये नहीं होना, अपने दुश्मन के सामने भी जो हो वो रहना है, नॉट बीइंग ड्यूअल कैरेक्टर्ड। फॉर एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर दैट इज एसेंशियल। अगर एक आध्यात्मिक गुरु को अपनाना है तो ये क्वालिटी एसेंशियल है। One should approach the spiritual master with all humility and offer him all services so that he'll be pleased to bestow his blessings। तो सेवया, भक्तिमय सेवा, गुरु को, गुरु का मंदिर को हमें भक्तिमय सेवा देना है, then Lord will also be pleased। The way to please the supreme master is by trying to please the spiritual master। So the regulated principles will be easier for one who has served the spiritual master without reservations। और आध्यात्मिक गुरु का सेवा करने से दूसरा क्या हमें प्रोग्रेसिव इम्पेटस मिलेगा? इट इज ही विल बी एबल टू फॉलो रेगुलेटिव प्रिंसिपल्स। जो नियम है, आयम है, वो बहुत ही आसानी से हम पालन कर सकते हैं। नेक्स्ट, कृष्णा टॉक्ड अबाउट शौचम, cleanliness। What is cleanliness? So it's essential for making advancement in spiritual life। तो शुद्ध होना जरूरी है, स्वच्छ होना जरूरी है आध्यात्मिक प्रगति करने के लिए। तो स्वच्छता का मतलब क्या है? आजकल स्वच्छ भारत अभियान चल रहा है। So what is this? What is the actual meaning of Shaucha that Krishna is telling? So I'm very clean, Prabhu. I take bath in the morning, and many times I take bath in the evening also. So that is good. That is one of the aspects of being physically clean. But what is the full meaning of cleanliness that Krishna is telling? There are two kinds of cleanliness, external and internal, बहिरंग और अंतरंग. तो शुद्ध रहना है बाहर से भी और अंदर से भी. So cleanliness means taking bath. External cleanliness means taking bath. मतलब हमेशा अपने आप को साफ रखना. Brushing your teeth, taking bath. So, but for internal cleanliness, तो ये अंदर की स्वच्छता क्या है? What is the meaning of internal cleanliness? The meaning of internal cleanliness means to think of Krishna always. Because Krishna is very auspicious. Where there is Krishna or the thought of Krishna, there those things become pure. मन में कृष्णा है तो मन शुद्ध हो जाएगा. अंतरंग में कृष्णा है तो हमारा अंतरंग भी कृष्णमय हो जाएगा, शुद्ध हो जाएगा. And how do we think of Krishna? कृष्णा के बारे में हम सोचे कैसे? So in Kali Yuga, it's very simple. Hear to Krishna Katha, which you are doing now, and chant Hare Krishna mantra. हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र का जप करना और कृष्ण कथा को सुनते रहना. To hear to Prabhupada lectures, more than 2000 lectures is given. All of them are available today online on websites. The MP3 audios are available. You can listen to it anytime. So, this process cleanses the accumulated dust of past karma from the mind. तो जब हम दूसरे एक योनि से दूसरे योनि में जाते हैं, एक जन्म से दूसरे जन्म में, फिजिकल बॉडी तो मिट जाता है, रह जाता है, बट द सटल बॉडी, जो जो सूक्ष्म शरीर है, माइंड, इंटेलिजेंस, ईगो, तो मन, बुद्धि, अहंकार, ये इट विल कंटेन ऑल दैट वी हैव डन इन दी प्रीवियस लाइफ. पूर्व जन्म में का जो कर्म है, गुण है, सोच है, वो हमारे सटल बॉडी में, सूक्ष्म शरीर में, एक शरीर से फिर दूसरे शरीर में प्रवेश करेगा. तो वेयर आर वी गेटिंग ऑल द क्वालिटीज, द बेसिक क्वालिटीज दैट वी हैव टुडे? इट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम आवर पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस. Past experiences. What are you today? You are today what you have been learning up to yesterday. है कि नहीं? आप कौन हो आज? आप वो व्यक्ति हो जो कल तक जो भी सीखा था उसको आपने अपना लाइफस्टाइल बना लिया. So, and this is not only about this life. For many, many lifetimes, we are carrying this impressions. बहुतेक जन्मों से, कोटि कोटि जन्मों से हम ये इंप्रेशंस लेके हमारे सटल बॉडी से एक योनि से दूसरे योनि में प्रवेश कर रहे हैं. बट somehow by good fortune or something we did in the previous life or by krupa of the spiritual master or a combination of all of this, today we have got a human form of life. आज हमें मानव शरीर मिला है और इस मानव शरीर से हमें मतलब परिपूर्णता पाना है. So ultimate goal of our existence we must achieve. So then Sthairya, Krishna talked about steadiness. What is the steadiness? Steadiness means one should be very determined. हाँ प्रभु मैं बहुत determined. I'm very determined to achieve this goal, that goal. But Krishna is not talking on that platform. One should be very determined to make progress in spiritual life. This is called determination. Everything else is going to be one day self-defeating only. All the material determinations one day are self-defeating. We will leave it here and go. So, does it mean that we should not be determined in our spiritual pursuit? I mean, in our material pursuits? बच्चा स्कूल जा रहा है, क्या हमें नहीं बोलना है उसको determined रहना है? जी. For basic existence, what is required? That should be done. It should not be overdone. Atyahara, ati prayasa, तो प्रजल्पा, नियमाग्रह, जनसंग, लौल्य. These 6 things are going to destroy our pathway of bhakti. What is that? Atyahara. eating more than necessary, or collecting funds more than necessary, accumulating anything more than necessary. प्रयास, अति प्रयास, ओवर एंडिवर, जरूरत से ज्यादा, मतलब प्रयास करना. प्रजल्पा, रूमर, गॉसिप, बेकार की बातें करना. The only real thing that we need to always conversate is about Krishna. Niyamagraha, to do things for the sake of doing. तो एक नियम की तरह, भक्ति को भी एक नियम की तरह करना. माला पकड़ना है, 16 बार घुमाना है, 108 बीट्स कर लेंगे, नियम आग्रह. बट लॉर्ड इज सो मर्सीफुल. आप हंसते हंसते, मतलब जोकिंगली जोकिंगली ऑल्सो यू चैंट, यू विल गेट सम बेनिफिट. बट if we chant purely, we will progress fast. If we chant in like this nama bhasa, the progress will be very very slow. Progress तो होगा, again very slow. So jana sangam, तो materialistic people getting in the association of people who are not inclined to Krishna. That is what means jana sangha. Laulya, greediness. So these are bhakti pranashyati, vinashyati. That will take us down in bhakti. So, of course, we are all talking about lofty ideals, high ideals. We may be very far from this, but we are on the path. So, the solace we have to take is we are in connection with the right person, Srila Prabhupada. We are in the right movement, Srila Prabhupada's Hare Krishna movement. We are connected with Vrindavan Chandrodaya Mandir, which is the dwelling place of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada said that my centers are my body, my temples are my body. So we must take care of this. When we worship, when we serve the temple, we are actually serving the spiritual master. Please note this. We are not serving Radha Vrindavan Chandra. उतना औकात नहीं है हमारा, उतना हैसियत है नहीं हमारा. Krishna, Radha Vrindavan Chandra will not accept it. We are serving the spiritual master who is serving Radha Vrindavan Chandra. We are being the accomplices of servants, or you can say that assistants to spiritual master in his service to Radha Vrindavan Chandra. So that is what we, you might be thinking, book counter में मैं जाके सर्विस कर रही हूँ, क्या मिलेगा मुझे, या क्या ये भक्ति है. कृष्णा लाइव डेस्क में प्रभु बोलते हैं, अलॉटमेंट अलोकेशन कर देते हैं. स्वीट काउंटर में, सेल्स काउंटर में, प्रसादम सर्विंग में, ये सब कैसे हो? You are helping the various aspects of the running of the temple. So all this together helps the worship in the altar. Altar worship चल रहा है, तो उसके लिए बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन जरूरी है. लोग कैसे आएंगे? दर्शन, ब्यूटिफुल डेकोरेशन, ब्यूटिफुल ड्रेस, तो ये भी चाहिए. तो प्रसाद भी चाहिए, स्वीट काउंटर, रेस्टोरेंट, अन्नकूट. फिर सेल्स काउंटर, सेल्स में तुलसी माला, फिर गोपी चंदन वगैरह वगैरह. So all these are devotional paraphernalia. So all these will aid what? Will aid first of all our requirements in spiritual life. दूसरा, ये जो इनकम आ रहा है इन सेल्स से, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ बुक्स से, क्या होगा इससे? तो वो जो पूंजी आ रहा है, वो उसका क्या होगा? That will be utilized in the service of the temple, which is culminating in worship of the Supreme Lord. बड़े बड़े festivals हम कर रहे हैं. The people are donating 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, square feet seva. I'm very happy to tell you that in our group, the first Krishna Life in our group, the first Krishna Life member happened yesterday. They completed their installments and 1,08,000, and they got their membership card, the 4 or 5 books that they had to get, prasadam that they had to get, and the ATG certificate they had to get. They got the membership card also. So the second one is already in the pipeline. Another person has by installments completed, 1,08,000. So in our group, he'll be the second person to become the full time, become a Nirman Sevak membership. So congratulations to them. Eternally, their service will be considered. And this is a lifetime validity. जो कार्ड मेंबरशिप है वो lifetime validity है उनके लिए. तो ये सेवा है. They have done this seva. What is this money, that 1,08,000 that they have given? What is it going to be used for? उनको तो मेंबरशिप तो मिल गया और उनका 1-2 दिन का स्पेशल पूजा रहेगा, 3 दिन का गेस्ट हाउस स्टे रहेगा अ, हमारे मंदिर में या कोई हमारे और सेंटर्स में उनको मिलेगा. So but ultimately what he has done, what they have done, that money is going to be utilized in the service of the temple. So why we came to this point is because determination should be to make progress in spiritual life. That is determination. Self-control means one should not accept anything which is detrimental path of spiritual progress. मतलब vinigraha, atma vinigraha, that particular word used for self-control, Shaucha, Sthairya, Atma Vinigraha, control. So what is that control? What is that control that Krishna is talking of? Means one should not accept anything that is detrimental spiritual progress. So the first two principles of surrender, what is that? Anukulyasya Sankalpa Pratikulyasya Varjanam. Two principles of life. How do I decide what I should accept, what I should reject? Anukulyasya Sankalpa. If by accepting something, is it helping me progress spiritually? Is it taking me closer to Krishna? Is it making me more determined and really connected with Prabhupada? It's doing accept. If doing something, you're going away from Prabhupada, you're going away from Krishna consciousness, reject it. Simple formula. प्रभु हमें करना है कि नहीं करना है? How do you judge? Taking closer to Krishna, do it. Taking away from Krishna, don't do it. On the contrary, there may be some things by not doing, you'll go closer to Krishna. Don't do it. And by doing, you'll go away from Krishna. Don't do it. Simple formula. Going towards Krishna, accept that. Either rejection or acceptance of something. Accept that process. And rejection or acceptance of something that's taking us away from Krishna, then reject it. That is how it is to be taken. So the senses should be gratified to keep the body fit so that one can discharge his duty. So, yuktahara viharasya yukta chesta karmasu yukta swapna vabodhasya. Everything should be done in a measured quantity. So, we'll end today's session by the most important uncontrollable sense is the tongue. तो ये जीभ को हम नियंत्रण में लेके आएंगे तो we have won 50% of the war. And that can be controlled by chanting Hare Krishna mantra and eating Krishna prasadam. So our 40 minutes are coming to an end, but our discussion of this particular portion has not ended. So we will continue in the next session, which is going to be next week. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.